Hello and I welcome you all to my channel. So in this video we are going to learn how to implement splash screen in Android Studio using Kotlin. So we have two ways to implement splash screen. First is making our own splash screen. The second one is to use API. So in this video we're gonna know how to create it custom, and in second video we will be knowing how to create it using APIs. So let's get started. So firstly, open Android Studio and create a new project. Select empty views activity and click on next, and name your project as anything. You can name it. I am writing here splash tutorial, and then in the next line you can see select its language as Kotlin and select this as default one and click on finish. So we have to wait till our project gets sync. So our project got sync, and you can see in the app module inside the com.pavansingh.splash tutorial we have main activity and a main activity XML. Split this view. So we have this as our main screen. So let's run the app firstly to show that when we run the app this screen will open. So for this just run the app. So our app has run. You can see there is only one screen with hello world text. So now we will implement the splash screen. So let's get started. So for this we have to create one more screen which will be shown in as our splash screen. So for this we will have to create an activity. So create a new activity, go to new and go to activity, create an empty view activity and name this as splash activity, or you can also write splash screen and then click on finish. So our splash screen has created. So in this we have to firstly design its UI. So let's go to its XML part, just split it. We can make this through the code and also we can make it from drag and drop option. So let's build it using drag and drop today. So just split it, unsplit it, and just go to the palette, and firstly we will have to show an image view. This should show our brand logo. So firstly we will have to import an image in our project. So close it, and I already have one image which will be shown in our splash screen, and I am using a sample image of Blinkit. So just minimize it. I am copying this image. You can copy your brand image or whatever you want. Just copy it, and inside the Android Studio, inside your resource file and inside the drawable, just paste it, and make sure the name of your app is in small letters and it must contain small letters only, and you can also use underscore, otherwise it will give an error. So now just drag this image view and select the image which we have imported, this one, Blinkit app icon, and then click on OK. So now we have to constrain this from all the sides. So let me just use the constraint from top. So for that click on align option and align it horizontally or vertically. So just align it horizontally and also align it vertically. So now I want this image above here. So also we can increase the size of the email. Just pull it. So the size of image has increased. Now below this image view we need a text which will show the text of Blinkit. So splash screen also work as the branding. So here I will add a text view below this icon. So just go for text view and drag it and drop here, and now constrain it to the icon. Just constrain it and also constrain it from the bottom, from the left and from the right. Also let's increase its size Okay, so the text size is still small, so let's go to the attributes, and here firstly let's change the text view. So make it as Blinkit or whatever name of your app or your brand, and enter. Now we have to increase the text size. So if you are unable to find the text size attribute, you can search it from the top search option from here, and right here size. Now you can see at the last there is text size. Just adjust it according to your needs, and I have made it 50 dp, and also I want this text in the center, so search for gravity, and inside this flag just check this center and the text will come in the center of the text view. So that's it. Also we can add a background color to this, and I want it a little at center. So now we can close this and go to the split view and add a background to our constraint layout. Right here background, give it white background, and let's change its color manually. Go to custom and you can select any color or the theme of your app. So I am selecting this color as it is not any project. So now you can see our UI is built, but we haven't made any changes in the code by which this UI will be shown at the opening of the app, which means when the app will be launched, so by default this screen should open. So for this we have to make some small changes. By default there will be main activity XML shown. So for this go to your manifest. Now here you will see we have two activity blocks. The first one is this and the second one is this. So here all the activities which we create throughout our project building journey, all activities will be mentioned here. So you can see there is a slight change in both the activity. In the main activity you have this code of intent filter, which is responsible for the by default launching of the main activity as our default screen. So cut this code and just make it activity and paste this code here and make this exported as true. Now by default our splash screen will be shown, and inside the main activity made this exported as false because we have changed the code. So now our splash screen activity will be shown. So now if I rerun the app, so our app has run. You can see the splash screen showing when the app automatically run or it get launched. So but it is not going anywhere, like we are not moving to the main activity. It is because we have not written any code which will tell for how much time we should show the splash screen and what after that time what will happen. For example, if we show splash screen for 3 seconds, then what will happen after the 3 seconds. So for this we have to write a code in our Kotlin or activity file. So let's do it. So now go to splash screen activity, and in this activity we have to write the code which will decide the duration of splash screen and what will happen after showing the splash screen. So for this we use a handler class, and this is used to schedule the activity, and just click on enter. And after the handler class we have to write inside looper dot get main looper, and after this handler function we have to determine the delay. So for this write here post delayed, and inside this write a curly braces, and inside the curly braces, so the AI is giving me code automatically. So ignore this code for now, we have to understand the process. So if you hover around the post delete, you can see here it accepts 3 fields. First is runnable, second is any, and third is long. So we don't have to use this one. We will use the second one with runnable and the long feature arguments. So inside the runnable, we have to decide what it will do after the time is over, and inside the long we have to pass the time for how much time the splash screen will be shown. So let's code this and you will understand it better after I code it. So here write start activity and create an intent. Right here intent, and inside the intent firstly pass the context of this activity. So right here this comma and the activity where we will go after the splash time is over. So right here main activity colon class colon dot java. And now you have to, if you hover on the post delete, here we have decided the runnable, and now we have to decide the long. So long takes the timer for how much second we have to show the splash screen. So if you go here and write a comma, here it will suggest you have to write delay in milliseconds. In millisecond, which means if you have to show the splash screen for 3 seconds, you will have to write 3000 because it is converting into milliseconds. So just go there and write 3000. So now let's understand the code. So handler will schedule the tasks. Firstly, the splash screen will open because we have changed the intent filter from main activity to splash screen, and then the handler will see after the 3 seconds I have to change the screen, and the start activity will just change the screen from our splash screen to main activity, and then we will move to this screen which will show the hello world text. So now let's run the app. So our app has opened. You can see the splash screen, and then on count of 3 it will move to the next screen. So we have successfully implemented the splash screen feature in our app. So if you learned from this video, then don't forget to like, subscribe and share the video. And also if you want to connect with me, you can join my Telegram channel, and also you can join my channel membership and you will access all these features. So thank you for watching the video, guys.